If you're a pro club's midfielder who likes assisting the forwards on your team with beautiful passes all over the pitch, then you might be a big fan of the build I'll be showing you guys today. It is listed as a center mid, and I focused on increasing the playmaking ability by basically maxing out the passing attributes as well as upgrading the dribbling a good amount. Go ahead and check out some of the clips that I got while using this build.
Man's running line.
Yeah. Go.
We'll
Have
take
that?
Ooh,
Oh, I feel it.
If you need me.
Oh, he shifted him a bit? Let's go. Good finish.
Let's go.
Meg Griffin.
Oh, we got to score after that.
Oh, I'm trash can.
I knew I did the scoop stream, but I did not know what happened after that. Oh.
Ew, the angles.
Ooh.
Alright, this guy is absolutely terrible. The inning.
Great. Okay, Ryan's going in.
Yep. Bang. Let's go.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Please.
Oh
Please.
my God.
Oh.
How do you do that?
Nanny?
It is. He just isn't switching on you. Oh my cross sesh. Let's go. Dirty.
Where is that? Ah. Oh my word. Guys. There you go.
I'm emoting on this girl so hard, dude. Please. Oh my. Let's go. So as you can see, you can make some outrageous passes with this build, especially with these 3 passing perks: precision pass, threaded pass, and pinpoint cross, maxing out our passing ability. The passing overall is 89, but with the 3 perks on, it's going to max it out to 99 pretty much. And the passing perks will give us the 5-star weak foot on every single pass, as well as the flare trait and swerve trait. So there's really no point of wasting a lot of skill points and maxing out the passing page completely, because we have those 3 perks on the build giving us the 5-star weak foot ability and some traits. So looking at this build, we are listed as a center mid, as I already said. Center mids have the best passing stats. And then the height I went for is 5'10". I feel like this was a good height just for still being able to win aerial battles and still having some strength and physicality, because I actually did focus on upgrading the physicality on this build. I didn't really go for any shooting upgrades at all. This is solely just like a playmaking and passing center mid build. So don't expect to score very many goals with this. So I actually upgraded the physicals, which is quite nice on this build. So it's pretty strong, and then it's got decent jumping. So 5'10's a pretty average height, and you can definitely win some of those 50-50s in the air still. And then the weight, I went for the lowest weight section at 119. You can also go all the way down to 99 if you'd like. And this will basically just max out our agility and dribbling stats for a center mid build. Preferred foot is right-footed, but that's up to you guys. Let's take a look at the perk page. We've already discussed the passing perks that I used on this build, but I thought we'd just look at the perk page just for a little bit. So precision pass will increase your short passing and long passing, which is A and X passes on Xbox, and X and square passes on PlayStation. Give you the swerve, flare, and 5-star weak foot ability, same as the next 2 perks. Threaded pass will be good for your through balls. So the Y passes on Xbox and the triangle passes on PlayStation, it'll increase your vision. And then pinpoint cross will of course be good for crossing. It says it increases crossing accuracy and ability when performing a cross and grants the player the swerve flare. This one actually gives you the early crosser trait, which is actually very nice. And then of course the 5-star weak foot ability. But if you wanted to take one of them off, like say you don't think you're going to cross very much with this build, the crossing's already good, so you could take it off. This is just going to max out the crossing basically. But you could take it off if you don't think you're going to cross very much, and then you could go for another passing perk. You could try light passes. I didn't try it on this build, but it could be a good option. That's pretty much the only other passing perk other than assist streak, but I probably wouldn't go assist streak because I would use that more for a build where you don't have that amazing of passing. But this one's already really good, so I don't think assist streak will really make much of a difference. So if you want to sub one out, I would maybe suggest going light passes, or you could just go like another perk like active first touch or skill dribbler if you want to increase the dribbling a bit. But these 3 perks are a lot of fun to use, especially when your build has max passing. Let's first take a look at the physical page. I was thinking about starting on passing, but I just thought it'd be best to just go in order like I usually do. So on the left, I just went all the way down to the bull archetype, and we actually have 85 strength and 81 aggression. Like I said, the physicals on this build really aren't too bad at all. And then on the right, I decided to just max out the stamina. Stamina is very important for a center mid build. Even though we didn't upgrade like the shooting or the defending on this build, you can still help out on defense. And then you can just run all over the place with this build, which is very nice for a center mid. And then make sure to get this +3 jumping for 2 skill points. So the jumping really isn't too bad for a 5'10 center mid. And then also don't forget to get these reactions right here. And we have 92 reactions. Let's go over to defending, where I think I said I didn't upgrade the defending at all, but I had 1 extra skill point where I really couldn't put it anywhere else other than shooting. So I decided to just put it on the +2 stand tackle right here. So we'll have 74 stand tackle, 73 slide tackle, 77 interceptions, 77 defensive awareness. Nothing crazy, but it's really not too bad. Kind of just the base attributes for a center mid build. This build has every single thing on the dribbling page except for this middle attack positioning and dribbling. 4 skill points for only +2 dribbling, and then it upgrades the attack positioning. That would only be useful if you're playing any. Otherwise, attack positioning is completely irrelevant. So just get everything on this page. Make sure to get this second part right here for the +2 balance. Looking at the stats, for 5'10 center mid, we have 89 agility, 88 balance, 95 ball control, and 91 dribbling. And of course, the 5-star skills. If you don't use 5-star skills, feel free to take this off and you could put those skill points somewhere else. But I'm a huge fan of skilling, and it also helps when it comes to playmaking for me, be able to create space from a defender and then get like a pass off or something like that. So I really like the 5-star skills. This is the section of the build that y'all are all probably most interested in and want to see what it looks like. And this is basically what's going to make it the playmaking center mid build. Every single attribute except for curve is 89. And remember, we're going to have all 3 of those passing perks. So basically, vision, crossing, long pass, and short pass will all get upgraded to 99 and maxed out. And then we did go for the complete upgrade in curve, got the artist archetype, and then got all the curve on the left side to get a max of 94 curve for this build. I wish we could get it to 99, but it's not possible. But remember that those 3 passing perks actually give you the swerve trait, which will increase the bend and swerve on your passes even more. So you basically have 99 curve, I guess, when that swerve trait like triggers. So the passing ability, as you can see from the stats, look really good on paper, and then in game it's quite amazing to use, especially if you can utilize those Travella passes, those outside the foot passes. It'll add even more curve to your passes. Like I said, I didn't get every single thing on the passing page because it's not necessary when we're going to be running the passing perks. So I didn't even go for the architect archetype. And of course, I already mentioned I didn't go for any upgrades on the shooting at all. So nothing to talk about here. We just have the base shooting attributes for this center mid build. On to the last page, which is pace. And I almost maxed out the pace completely. I just went for 86 exactly, 86 acceleration, 86 sprint speed. If you want to like take off the 5-star skills, you can use 4 of those skill points to get the extra sprint speed at 88. I don't know if you'll notice much of a difference, or you could take maybe something else off of like the physical page, or maybe the stand tackle. I don't know if that'd be enough skill points to get this +2 sprint speed. But either way, the pace really isn't too bad at all for a center mid build. I think center mids are one of the slowest positions in the game, if not the slowest, maybe other than like CDM. Not too sure on that, but they're pretty slow. So even as a 5'10", 119-pound center mid, this is the highest we can get it, but it's really not too bad at all for a center mid build, and I didn't have any problems with it. So that's going to wrap it up for this crazy ultimate playmaking center mid build in FIFA 23 Pro Clubs. If you give it a try, let me know what you think of it. Hopefully you can rack up the assist and have a lot of fun using it. Let me know in the comments again what you think of this build. If you try it, hit that like button on this video for me, and then hit that subscribe button on my channel if you haven't already. Stay tuned for a lot more Pro Clubs content coming to the channel. And as always, you all have a great rest of y'all's day. Peace out.